Nate Diaz reacts to Conor McGregor betting and winning $1.6 million after betting on Diaz in his boxing match against Masvidal. After his hard-fought 10-round victory, Diaz met with the press where he spoke about his next plans and his thoughts on the result. When one reporter informed Diaz about how much money McGregor had made, he took a few seconds to respond. Eventually, he gave a brief answer telling the room, "That's cool. Good job for us." When McGregor saw his old rival's comments, he jokingly replied on X by writing, "I make you so much money you can swim in it." The pair's grudging respect comes up regularly when either one is interviewed, with Diaz telling the All the Smoke podcast ahead of Saturday's fight that the pair are cool. But he also couldn't resist launching a jibe at his rival in the same sentence. Diaz replied, "100%. I think he's cool, but fuck him." As you may already know, recently, Khamzat Chimaev urged all his fans to buy a new meme coin. A day later, the coin crashed in value, leading to accusations of a scam. The MMA community went on to criticize Khamzat for harming a big portion of his fan base. Later on, Khabib talked about the dangers of gambling and crypto, saying it's a huge risk and it shouldn't be promoted to the audience. Khamzat responded to people who think Khamzat and Khabib have beef. "We looked up to him since the beginning and we still look up to him. He has become a champ. He's one of the best fighters ever. People think I hate him. I love him. Because he's Muslim, I'm Muslim. We both come from a small village, small republic. Like, Chechnya and Dagestan are the same. I have a lot of brothers from Dagestan. We're brothers." Khamzat also addressed his haters in general. When things turn against you, your energy goes into a slump, and then you get blamed for everything. The fans start saying, "He's never going to be a champion. He'll never do this or that." In those cases, I get mad and try to prove to them that I can do it. They're just fans. They're not my family. They don't live with me, and their opinions are their problem. I'm just doing my job. It doesn't matter what they say. I just go in the cage and take my opponents apart. They can't help it when I beat the guy they love. Anthony Joshua suggests Alex Pereira to box. Joshua took time out of his weekend to put some praise on the UFC light heavyweight champion, tweeting that Pereira should compete in boxing someday. Pereira has become known for his fearsome one-touch knockout power, which has carried him to world championships in multiple divisions in MMA and kickboxing. "Alex Pereira should make a boxing debut someday," wrote AJ. An appreciative Pereira responded to Joshua, asking him who he thinks he should box. "I'm honored you think so," Pereira wrote in response to Joshua's compliment. "It's always been my dream. I'm 37, I cannot make a career in it, so who do you recommend I fight?" "The options are endless, champ. I am sure something can be done," followed up Anthony. Pereira is no stranger to competing in the squared circle, having been a standout kickboxer for years before making his UFC debut in late 2021. He also has one boxing match on his resume from June 2017, a third-round TKO win. Joshua's boxing career continues to chug along as he has won 4 straight fights. This September, he has the chance to become a heavyweight champion again when he fights Daniel Dubois for an IBF title recently vacated by Alexander Usyk. Jorge Masvidal feels burned by judges after boxing loss to Nate Diaz. "There's just no way. I definitely know the judges were influenced by the crowd. A lot of those shots were landing in the corner. I was just getting my timing down, throw 3-4 shots that wouldn't land, and then I'd throw a good power shot. I'd see that I hurt him or back him up, or he'd start goofing around. I hurt him to the body numerous times. I think one of the judges only gave me 2 rounds, and there's just no way. From what I saw, I definitely hurt him way more than he ever hurt me," Masvidal said. "I got way cleaner shots, especially to the body. He never even did anything to my body. I definitely hurt his body. A couple times I hurt him, he backed up. He put a lot of pressure and was coming forward, but he never hurt me. I don't think he landed any meaningful punches. 8 rounds to 2 is f***ing nuts. Definitely boxing. I guess call me a sore loser, but I'd want to do boxing," Masvidal said. "And if he wanted to do MMA after that, we could do it. But definitely I want to do boxing over everything. Do it again."